A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Harris going to get it again on second down. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And bulldozing his way through. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Hurts. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. Dallas got it. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
On the move, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
Okay, he'll break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They go play action now. Jackson. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it. This time doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They go play action with Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Jackson.
That'll be complete to Dobbins.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Jackson being chased out left.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's up into it at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Harris running straight ahead. Fighting his way through contact. Gets through and now an opening. Najee Harris. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
77 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Bull. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw is Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Down at the 35, it'll be second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets this up past the 30.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion right is Austin. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
He'll let it fly for Austin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Calvin Austin.
67 yards.
And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
There's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but... Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll let it fly for Austin. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Now it's Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
28-yard gain. 1st down, Ravens.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And now lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now Lamar changing the look. Jackson will throw again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's pumped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's another carry for Harris. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here, well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards.
We changed it.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay
From 17 yards out.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11.
Score Eagles 35, Ravens 24. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The return is Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Hurts. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. They have pressure coming, and they got him once again. David Ojabo running in to take him down.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10. A give. Dobbins trying the right side. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Jackson. The quick slant caught.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
At the 25-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. But not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. Dalvin's with it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a center. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down, here's Hurts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. The city always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to